is, of course, another Metal Gear. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central... I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Good.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure. And the success
Good.
of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Down. Left. Down. To move on, there was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism. From Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces.
All right.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Looks like...
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first image is... We only need one good shot of the lettering. I have the photos from the left, front, and the one of the lettering. The only one we still don't have is of Metal Gear from the front right. That's the last one.
Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with...
All right.
Takes them out of massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to...
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first image is... You're on a mission here, remember? So, what's the last one gonna be? We can use the left shot you took earlier. You don't need to take a...
Guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The brain drain of nuclear specialists and the black market trade in weapons.
Good.
Industry in nuclear weapons since late last century.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot...
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
The texture